Oh, it's rolling. So
Yeah, because otherwise, all the pre-chat, post-chat is all the bloody where all the gold's at, or you need some mad outtakes.
we
keep it up vibe and interesting.
So
what have I missed?
Missed out. What have you missed?
Yeah.
We've pretty much done the whole interview, mate. So
sweet.
We're all good. It's been nice seeing you. I hope the hot dogs are worth it. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Chat's over. So how do we pronounce your last name? How have we sorted that out?
So that's my middle name. Actually, it's pronounced Ryce. RYCE Ryce. So
that would
be
my
Chad
guess.
Ryce. Yeah, it's supposed to be Reese, but that's how Mum spelt it. So I just stick with Ryce.
Yeah,
and piss her off
in every
piss
chat.
Her off. Oh, every time she hates it. Like if I'm going to have a kid, I'm going to name it Noodles.
Noodles and rice.
Make sure you send the link to your mum, mate.
Yeah,
for the podcast, mate.
It'd be a nice outtake. Bloody, is anyone on an older computer than me? Because my computer has spent the last 20 minutes booting up. It's so frustrating.
I would say not. No, mine's been okay.
No, I think I'm up to. I've just got a new one because I was having the same issues, mate.
Oh, yeah. No, it's killer. So someone drop us an intro line. We need something for an intro.
An intro line of what? What do you want? I'll say anything.
I was waiting for the guest to just just come out and go and just take over, mate.
It's your showdown, mate.
It's me. Oh, well, welcome to the broadcast, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Loopy, shout out.
Loopy.
Shout out to SimCaders. Yeah, I thought I'd better throw in a Loopy shout out there as well. You know how it is.
This is going to be on repeat on Loopy. Loopy's going to listen to his name over and over again. First 2
minutes,
on
loop.
Bang,
he'll just loop it out and have a great time and fantastic.
Yeah, so I don't even know what to talk about apart from thanks for coming on the show. It's been awesome. Just doing way too many shout outs lately, man. That's all I can say. Every time I type in the chat, I hear my name get spoken, and it's quite embarrassing.
No, that's okay, man. Well, you gotta shout out the good people that look after you as well and that make you smile. So it'd be rude not to, without people like you guys doing this podcast and hanging out and chatting with us, mate. The Twitch definitely would be dead, and I wouldn't be having half as much fun as I am. So it'd be rude not to shout everyone out, and I feel bad if I sort of forget anyone. But I try my best, man. So thank you. That means a lot.
You're definitely way too professional for me. My stream includes me just driving around, talking about what I'm doing. Mainly, what do you say? Just looking at myself, mate. I just love looking in the mirror. It's just like, who is this guy?
I think I have figured it out, mate.
On the screen.
I've definitely figured it out, mate. You need to suit up into something special.
Yep.
And I don't know, mate. We need more stuff going on our screen, like Twitch. I was a little bit reluctant to come over to check out the Chad.
Yeah.
Hey, we got you though.
And I think we've just had a classic dropout. So mine is still recording.
I did come over indeed. From thanks to Loopy again. There's Loopy's name.
Oh, what a guy, isn't he? Yeah, throw it in there. Why not Loopy? He'll love that.
I just missed that whole lot. I just dropped out.
You did drop out, mate.
You did. I saw that.
We kept going, mate.
Yeah.
The
show rolls on without your hot dogs.
It's that great 1980s computer.
I'd love to.
You're still running DOS, are you? Is that on DOS?
Yeah, 6.0, bro.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear you better, mate.
Just get that mic DOS 5, mate. DOS 5 is so old school. I think it was 5.2 straight to DOS 6, but yeah, we don't need to know about that.
No, that's a bit,
so
that's
what
a bit
did I
too
miss?
much.
We were talking about Twitch. How did you get onto Twitch? Where did Twitch come from?
Tell us the Twitch story, Chad.
The Twitch story, all right. Well, I'll try and keep it down as low as I can. But initially, I just started sort of sneaking onto a couple streams. Monkey Matt was one of them. Just the Atom was another. And just had a bit of a look. And, with this whole lockdown stuff, I was, sitting around, not talking to too many people. And I thought, stuff it. What's the worst that's going to happen here? So I went out and bought, I think my first stream I did without a camera, just through the PS4, and had a good time. iMore followed me. He was my first follower. And yeah, someone came in. It was one of his name was Citizen Smith. Came through and started chatting. We're talking about MotoGP, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of cool." I was just sort of taking it, as it came. I was like, "If it's fun, it's fun. If not, oh well, just let it die in the water." And just made a connection with a couple people really quickly, and sort of just progressed. A week later, I was buying the PS Plus camera to chuck into the PlayStation because I felt with the moustache, I better get it out there. So people sort of
get it on display.
people know the creep that they're talking to. I want them to make sure they saw this disgusting fur lip bloody thing. So did that, and it just sort of kept on going. And then Loopy dropped through again. Drop his name in there. Why not? Just a real great bunch of people. And it just kept on growing, man. So I couldn't stop. In all honesty, it was like an addiction, just making all these great friends. So,
is this all recent? How recent?
Because 2 months has been how long I've been streaming for. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you make me feel embarrassed to say I've been doing it for 2 years, I think.
Yeah, but 2 good years though. I bet you've had a blast doing it, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it was so much fun. It was a similar story. Yeah, I can't remember why. Oh yeah, I started for my son. I just wanted to play racing games with my son, and then it just turned into making videos, then turned into doing live streams with all the FIA races. So were you playing Gran Turismo when you started as well?
So my love affair with Gran Turismo has been very good until GTS. So did 1, 2, did all of them up to it. Loved every single one, mainly because I'm a Mazda guy. They had rotaries in them, and I could drive rotaries. So bought GTS day one, and me and GTS had a bit of a disagreement on day one. Put it in, did the update as we do, and went into the Mazda dealership, and I saw 0 rotaries. So GTS got ejected pretty quickly. And I think I went back to a Assetto Corsa because that had rotors in there. Yeah. So I went back onto a Assetto Corsa and kept on drifting in the little drift track they got there. Kept on playing that for a while, and then decided to revisit Gran Turismo after a few updates, I'd assume.
Yep.
And that was when they brought out the Mazda DLC pack, which had the 767, the RX-7, so on and so forth.
Yep.
And then just got back into it, and then sort of just fell into the FIA rounds and kept on going. And it became just such a big part of, my week was, watching all the videos, pre-race to learn the strats and all that sort of stuff. And somehow just I fell headfirst into Twitch somehow. And man, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, it was funny that you mentioned falling in with Monkey Matt too, because he was the first dude I found as well.
There you go.
Mad community these days.
Unbelievable, and he's super supportive too, man. He's a great guy.
Yeah, such a top bloke. Like I think it was just this year I ran a Monkey Matt series. Like we did the $20 million series for Monkey Matt. I ran 3 or 4 races for like they used to have fairly regularly Monday night like social club races.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so I did those for a few years or 2 years. And that was, part of that learning, meeting new people, because I just moved to New Zealand, and it was like, I should reach out and try and find some people. And, a few YouTube searches later and Gran Turismo Sport and this and that, found Monkey Matt, then found that he was on Twitch, and so I started following him over there. And, like he's fully blown up now. I think is he well over 1,000? If not,
yeah, he's definitely over 1,000. But he deserves it as well, though, man. He's a great guy, and he helps out Eveep a lot as well, who's very new to Gran Turismo Sport streaming, and he's always on there in the party chat. He's like the team manager or the coach, I suppose you'd say.
Yep.
And just taking his time out and helping Eveep get better, man. He's great person to have in the community, that's for sure. I was pretty stoked when he gave me a follow. I'll be honest. I got a bit excited, So it was really good. So,
but that's what the community needs. It needs more people just not worrying about how many subs they've got and just having a watch. I mean, there's plenty of people I watch with probably 20 or 30 subs but I love watching people race and talk crap and
Yeah.
I mean, if someone drops me a like or something, I always go check them out.
Of course, yeah.
And I end up finding some other gems out there. Guys playing Forza Horizon still,
Yep.
just
Still
driving
kicking it.
around like they're just in the real world.
Yeah, indicating
but
waiting at giveaways.
Yeah, and then just ripping skids and drifting.
Then just peeling out of side roads.
Yeah.
But it's great.
And there's always the token. This is how a Mustang leaves a car show as well.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen that?
Oh, mate, I can't count too many times. Hey,
every day, mate. Every day. Yeah. So that's So you've been a GTS fan since way back. That sounds like me as well. And
yes, I think we all have been. If you're a PlayStation guy, you've always gravitated to it, haven't you? I grew up, sitting in my mate's back shed, smoking darts and playing Gran Turismo and yelling at each other on the split screen, and it was fantastic. Riding the walls on the Pikes Peak and
yeah,
bring back the split screen, mate.
Oh, man,
is magical.
The nostalgia of split screen, like a little bit off
graphics.
Oh, beautiful! Stop it. But
I get so jealous because when I moved here, I think I threw out 3 PlayStation 2s. I'm like, I'm never going to plug these back in ever again in my life. And now I just want to where's my Gran Turismo 3 and 4? Like, I just want to play them. And little did I know I was just going to get into YouTube and games and stuff again.
I'll be sitting here waiting for your apology for throwing out 3 PlayStation 2s. So
I just thought they were worthless.
No, they're not.
No, you can't. It might dollar value. It might not have nothing but nostalgia. Man, that's priceless.
Some of them are still pretty expensive. I mean, because I had the bug of I want to play Gran Turismo 3. I want all the Gran Turismo, so I bought them all, and I needed another PS2, and I wanted the original fat one, and I got a pretty good deal. Like, it was all boxed and everything. It was probably about $149 with a couple of games. And this is mint condition. The guys hardly ever played it, but some of them are going for $400 or $500.
That's crazy. Because it's a minimum of 3. I think I threw out more.
I
had. I think I had 4 slims and an original, but I definitely each one of my brothers left all their shit at my joint, and I think my mum had donated the original PS2 that we bought, but I just had the boxes and boxes. I think I threw out 2 or 3 Xboxes as well.
That's not so bad about the Xboxes. But I've still got an Xbox that's provided me this glorious red light, and
beautiful.
Yeah,
the ring of death. Yes, I've had that plenty of times, mate.
Yes,
but
and that was
to tell you, mate. Xbox is good.
Oh, don't get me wrong. My Xbox was fantastic. So, where I got mine from was for $15 from Cashies. This is going back.
Problem, mate.
5, 6. No. So here's the thing: I'm like, why is it $15? What's wrong with this? I got no power pack, and it's locked to the kids. Like, their parents put on a parental lock. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I just wanted to play Forza. I'm like, yeah, sick. I'll take it. And got home, and I was like, I'm going to try and crack this code, man. I'm going to be like the Rain Man. I'm going to figure this out. So I'm flicking all the buttons, and all it was left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger. Unlocked it. Xbox 360.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
There you go. $15. Best $15 ever.
It was good until I got the bloody red ring of death a year later, and then I couldn't find another one for $15.
It's the bloody power packs, mate. That's the problem, mate. They heat up, and then the heat sink melts, and then you've got dramas.
Oh, is that what causes the issue? Is the actual power packs getting a bit toasty?
Yeah, the external, the good old externals, mate.
Oh wow, there you go. Oh well, should have chucked it on a fan then.
Sounds above my pay grade.
Yeah,
no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just agreeing with shit. I don't have a clue either. All I know is that there's a power pack and it's external and it gets hot. That's what I took from that. So
yeah.
No, admittedly, I when it comes to gaming stuff, guys, hoard the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I've still got PS1 games. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played Courier Crisis, but it was this old BMX game where it's like Paperboy.
Oh, yeah.
Rare as rock. And Manhunt, which was on PS2. PS2 was Manhunt. Got banned. Still got all that sort of stuff, and I've kept them. Even if the console is dead and doesn't work, I've still got it collecting dust on my shelf here. Looking pretty.
You got to keep it. You got to keep it, mate.
Yeah.
Because you know if you get rid of it, you're going to miss it one day.
Oh yeah, I'll be like in exile and just be like, oh yeah, I threw out 4 and now I miss them, and then I don't want to be that guy.
No, there's a world of pain.
Speaking of which, I don't even know where my PS3 went.
Oh, it's in the bin probably.
Oh, sure, I wouldn't do that though. Hopefully, that's in a box in storage somewhere.
Yeah. We'll pray for you. It won't be far away.
Oh, I could only. Oh God.
But yeah, more importantly, on PlayStations though, who's pre-ordered the 5?
Oh,
has anyone pulled the trigger on pre-orders?
Yes,
you did. No. I did.
I was not going to pull the trigger. I did wake up a little bit too late and saw that EB had sold out, and then JB had sold out.
Oh, you missed it.
And then I was contemplating, and then Joe rang me, and while chatting with Joe, Target, I had an email from Target Australia. This was at about 12 o'clock, and just had a link saying pre-orders are up. So,
Target had it.
Yeah. Target Australia. So we both pre-ordered that, and I think about 10 minutes later, Amazon, Target, and Sony itself had sold out.
So you just snuck in there. Well, I think I'm going to keep my tradition going of not buying a PlayStation until Gran Turismo comes out. So
2024?
Yeah. Maybe I'll just skip a generation and go straight to PS6.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I woke up and woke up late. I did have the best intentions of 5:30 start. But stream didn't finish till 11:30, and I didn't sleep. I had to eat my mac cheese at 12 o'clock at night. So I slept in and, woke up to, by the way, like I watched a 5-minute, recap video. Oh, by the way, pre-orders are started. Oh shit. Uh-oh. So, EBs and JB Hi-Fi. So this is 20 to 9 in the morning, and JBs were still taking money. I was like, nah, you'll do. I'll take you. So I put through the $50 and, me being me, I went into JB's a little bit later on where I used to work and went in there. I said to the guy, I'm like, look, they took my money, but it kind of says I might or I might not get it on the first shipment. What do you think? He's like, did you get in before 10? I'm like, yep. And he's like, no, you'll be all right, mate. So, I wasn't expecting it to drop when it did. You know what I mean? I thought we'll have a 2-week buffer here to, collect our thoughts. And
So I just want to backtrack for a minute.
Yeah.
So you've pre-ordered with EB?
JB's.
JB. Okay.
Yeah, too many B's. Yeah.
JB. Okay. I just thought you might have dropped the $50 at EB because that's what Joe had done, and I said, "Nah, you've just pre-ordered for the 2021 shipment because EB were taking $200."
They were, they wanted, they were a bit greedy. They were money hungry. Yeah, when I logged onto EB's because I want the hard disk because I'm always going to be. I don't like digital downloads. I like going down to the game shop and going down and seeing those red and white. I
love you, Chad.
Thanks, man. That's nice.
No, because it's just this. That's just how I am. Mate. I need a physical. Yeah. I need to have something that I can look at.
Oh yeah, I want to go down to the shops. I want to get a Wendy's hot dog. I want to get a chocolate mega shake.
Me jealous, mate. I'm gonna have to get on a plane. I'm gonna have to swim back.
Get swimming, mate, and then been running into EB, seeing all those beautiful. Well, when we see them again, the red and white signs, seeing that sales. Let's get in there. Shut up and take all of my money.
Like you said, mate. I don't need that, but I'll get it.
Yeah. I've thought about this game for about 4 years. It's gone platinum, and it's now $5. Yeah, we're going to get it. Will I buy it? Nah, but it's here now. It's safe.
Cheap as chips, mate.
Buy 2 and you'll get the third one for free. Oh, yes. I need to try that.
It's funny that because I love the physical disc as well, but that is one of the reasons I won't play another game because I have to hop up and take the disc out.
You are lazy, mate.
Oh,
You just get a digital edition, mate.
Yeah,
How many hot dogs did you eat? Like,
save your legs, mate. Save
no,
your
it's
strength.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time to pull the disc out, and then I got to find the packet and put it in the packet.
Well, yours is in a pretty funny location, but I mean, yours is strapped to the back of your sim rig behind the TV, isn't it? So I mean, I wouldn't want to be getting up and
degree of difficulty very high. Like I'm thinking,
it just looks too hard, mate.
Yeah, it's way too hard.
Too many movements. You have to move your arms too.
Yeah, like
wow, that's too much, man.
Have you tried hopping out of a bucket seat after you've been doing big hour sessions? Like,
I have to on the reg, and it's maybe one of the most graceful things I've seen. It's generally just a roll.
Yeah.
Then I lay on the floor for a while to collect my thoughts, and just wallow in my sweat, which is great. Yeah. And then the dog comes and licks my face, and that makes me get up. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, man. Oh. Nah, can't do it. Apologise.
Yeah, no. So no, I went with the hard disk. It had to be done. The digital just didn't rock me. I still, I gotta have that. And whoever knows, there might be a good looking girl at EB's, and we can all dream, can't we?
Waiting for the Chad.
And the girl at EB just loves dudes eating Wendy's hot dogs. It's just like,
I'll have sauce and mustard in my moustache, as well as some super thick shake. Oh mate, what a picture of sexiness, I'd say.
So 80s, mate, especially with that mustache, bro.
It's just porn.
Get the Mario, get the Mario suit out. Just, I'm here for pickup. I'm here for pickup.
Just make the coin sound. Just wandering around, just making the sounds from my phone in the Mario costume, spilling sauce everywhere. Be fantastic. How could she not?
Oh, mate.
Well, what do you mean one? There's going to be a queue, mate. You have a selection.
Yeah, about that. I don't think so. I think ever since I grew the moustache, it's helped me repel women quite well. So
social distancing is working well for you.
I am healthy as you can be because
everyone grow a mustache.
No grows. Not having any grows. Something on the Coopers. So did I hear you say on stream that you had an RX-7 or a rotor of some description?
I do. Thank you. That's a good question, man. I love talking about it. So here we go. You ready? How long we got left? All right.
Mate,
fantastic.
You got all night.
No, so I actually own a 1980 Mazda 323. So the square headlight rear wheel drive version.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful car. Done 59,000 genuine kilometers on its piston motor. So I picked that up, and then I found a beautiful 13B, naturally aspirated, out of an old RX-4, and thought, let's give this a go. So we slid that in the engine bay of the 323 with a little bit of modification, just literally buying a Mazda RX-7 engine mount, bolted in, and even the tail shaft slid into the gearbox perfect. So I built that up, did a fair bit of Ks in that, and then recently dropped an Apex seal, which is unheard of in rotaries. I've never heard of a rotary.
Do that.
No, they're reliable. They're very reliable. Dropped Apex seals.
Squirters either.
Oh yeah, no. Who doesn't love a motor that has regurgitates its own oil back into its combustion chamber? That's a beautiful thing. So
it's the only way to do it.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like dirty oil? Then took the motor out and just recently rebuilt that and put a Bridgeport 13B back in it, and it's done now 40 Ks in 9 months. So I haven't driven it as much as I'd like, but man, I love it to bits. I'm just a rotor guy. I'm that obnoxious rotor guy that just wants to be different.
It almost sounds like you're in the wrong country, mate. Like New Zealand.
I should be where you are. We'll swap. I'll go over there. You can come back over here for Wendy's hot dogs, and I'll go over there and just drool over rotaries.
Yeah, like I've been to quite a few car events here, and it's spot the not rotor. It's just you can't get away from them. It's just
it's the best, man.
Eardrums
Rotan
are
Clan.
getting smashed. Mad Mike and his homies, just absolutely, mate.
It's phenomenal. And I've watched, all the Rotary Revival. I can't remember which one's over there. I think it's Rotary Revival is in New Zealand. I think last year they had 700 or something stupid on-track rotaries. Like, it was unbelievable. Over in NZ, their love for the motor is just phenomenal, man.
Yeah, and they're so much more relaxed with all the track stuff here too.
Yeah.
Like, I go to an event called Chrome, and they've split the circuit up into 2 circuits. Got a drift skid, like a drift thing in the not a drift, like a skid pan in the middle. And so you got drift cars going mental on one side, track cars doing parade laps on the other. You got blokes with just the world's smallest concrete barrier ripping skids right in the middle of like the crowded area next to the smoko bar. It's like, it's crazy, mate. Like,
so it's
pretty well heaven then, right? So it's pretty well, but without Wendy's hot dogs. So like, it's somewhere where I want to go. That's for sure, man. I've always aspired to go over to NZ, and for the reason of the rotaries, and I think it'd just be fantastic. So maybe one day. I was going to try for this year, but obviously that didn't happen. So whenever we can, I've got to do it before it, before it phases out, before there's no more petrol.
Health and safety, mate.
Forget that. Health and safety's for the week.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely don't have it here. Like, I go to this festival, Leadfoot Festival, as well.
Yes.
And it's like you and like the red and white tape. That's going to stop the cars coming into the crowds, mate. That's it. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that tape. Yeah, it's stronger than concrete.
Yeah,
well, that's all you need. It's showing you the boundaries. So be it.
Come close to this, and you're going to get collected by a car, mate.
The old rally days, mate.
Yeah,
that's pretty much rally days, mate. Just stand there, and if something happens,
yep,
you just duck and hope for the best.
You might have a car on top of you.
Unbelievable. But so now I've had my rotor for about 4 years now. Yep. And then I also own an old 1980 Mazda B2000 as well, which is my little parts getter for when the rotary breaks down. So massive Mazda guy. I'm that annoying guy that likes little motors and arguing with V8 guys just because they like arguing and it's fun. So
there's nothing wrong with a rotor motor. Like,
there's no motor like it.
No, it's not.
No, and there's most probably a reason why there's no motor like it. Let's be real. That's why Mazda were the only company dumb enough to keep on trying. They just kept on beating that horse. Now, one day we'll get it to not blow up.
Good.
It's working. Trust me.
How many Ks you done? 50,000? Yeah, nah, it's not going to work much longer. 50,001 kilometre. Off it goes. We're out. That's it.
I remember doing, I did trade school, and part of, I don't know, for whatever our rotor module was, he just put this video on. I don't know. I'm thinking it was 50s or 60s video, and it's like a 15-minute video, to educate mechanics on how rotors are the future. And it's just such thing as piston engines within probably 10 years. It's just going to be the rotor motor. Look at it. It's got 7 moving parts, and it's got this, and he strips the motor, and he tells us how piston engines are going to be obsolete.
Wow.
And, it's crazy. And I just
optimistic.
He also lost a lot of money on the stock exchange that year.
No.
Bless him. Well, look, his heart was in the right place, I guess. But don't go to him for trading tips. He's got it all wrong.
Yeah, well, the Germans wouldn't have sold it if it was going to be a success, would they? So.
Well, that's right. Yeah. So they made the right choice and pissed it off.
This sweet 7-piece or 8-piece motor. It's really Japanese companies that want to buy the rights to build this.
Yeah, I'll do that one. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And look, they did okay, didn't they? But it is what it is. So It's dead. I'm glad I got one. I got a big
Yeah.
piece of history.
I definitely
It's
want to
like
do
having a
one.
PS2, really. You know, you just hold on to those sort of things
Yeah,
sometimes.
you don't throw them out.
Oh, well, you throw them out after 50k, but then you just slot another one in there.
PS2's coming back, mate. It's
You
coming
see
back,
steals.
mate. No one's going to
Nostalgia
play the
gaming.
PS5, mate. No one cares about the PS5, mate.
Stupid
GT4 is
PS5.
dead. GT3 is coming back, mate.
Yes.
Oh, it's already back, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in a big way.
Bloody, I've lost my train of thought. I had somewhere to go. Where was it? Rotor Motors, bloody. Yeah,
Rotors.
all gone. Don't worry
All
about
gone.
it. Oh,
That's all right.
787. Is it the 787B? That was Rotor. Won Le Mans.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
89 or 88.
They had the 78 and 76.
Yeah.
One in, I think it was 92. Now I might be really embarrassed by making that statement because if I check it, it might be wrong. But I think it was roughly around there, and that's the car that's came onto
Had
GTS.
rotors.
Maybe the best idle in the game. I think. Just saying. But,
I actually saw that car at World Time Attack a couple of years ago when it was there.
Oh,
So good, dude. Like that rotor is just beautiful.
yeah, there's nothing quite like it. It's unbelievable. Well, then in saying that, without crapping on about rotaries too much, as I said, I can go for days. So hopefully you got heaps of hard drive. Yeah, it's
the red light is flashing, and we are about to end, and we're done.
That's enough. But, one more thing about rotors. Actually, in NZ, there's the 6-rotor RX4.
Yeah, mate, it's got. He took that to World Time Attack too. Did you go to World Time Attack? Come on, mate.
I missed it, man, and I missed it. And I'll tell you what, I saw Snapchats of that the race car, and it tore my heart out. Like it was, it was a bad day, and I wish I went. Oh well, maybe one day it'll come back.
Well, I think it was even in New Zealand recently. That car
was, yeah.
It gets around. It's a bit of a slut, but
it's a good car though.
I love it.
It could be my dirty slut if it wants to. I'll do anything to it.
I'll just thrash the pants off it. Just it wouldn't know.
Well, at least someone agrees with the rotors. I appreciate that. I know you're a GTR guy.
Yeah, but arch enemies, mate. That's
I know,
good.
right? We're supposed to hate each other, aren't we? Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, but it's ain't got no time for hate, mate. It's just
life's too short, man.
Especially because there's so many beautiful engines doing so much awesome work. It's like whatever's working at the time is good. Like I just love, external gates, rotors, V8s. Like I can't get over like a blown V8 with the world's lumpiest cam. I just love sitting there at idle, ready to murder people. Like
360 entries into the pit, like you wouldn't believe.
Just Australian security guys trying to stop burnout cars doing burnouts, and they just rip burnouts around them anyway. Just get out.
Or have you seen the security at Summer Nats last year when the dude was on the trailer on the tilt tray of like he got taken out. I think it's like a VR commo, big blown VR commo. And they were kicking him out for doing skids where he shouldn't be doing skids. So he jumped onto the tilt tray of a tipper truck, like of a higher one, and then just set the tires off and kept on going. It was unbelievable. I suggest YouTube that, man. Unbelievable. So yobbo, it's fantastic.
it's just like proud to be Aussies at some stage.
Guess what hairstyle they had?
If you didn't have a mullet, he's not Australian. So
he's not doing it right. If you don't have a mullet, ripping a skid in your VR commo on the back of a tilt tray bloody tower, you didn't do it right, did you?
So you're an Australian.
So we did it right.
You get some nationality check. Just make sure. Oh, fuck yeah. What's just where do you go from there? Where do you go from a fat skid like that?
You can't. There's not much. You sort of peaked after that. Yeah, you just
can't back it up, mate.
What can you do? Yeah,
that's it, mate. Except maybe a Wendy's hot dog or two.
Oh yeah, Wendy's hot dogs, man.
But what about the Wendy's Super Shake, bro? Like you remember the super thick shake that you can't drink, and you get like
you get the chunks,
20 ml straw, and you got to try
high flow straw. I call that one. That's good.
No, it just clogs up.
Oh,
and then it smashes down your throat after you get it out, and then you just sit there going, oh.
first 20 minutes is just trying to get it through the straw.
And then, you're choking on an Oreo with a smile on your face, having the greatest time of your life.
Eating your hot dog while you're in EB Games, picking up your new PS5.
Yeah,
and your new wife.
And the wifey. Yeah, got to get the wifey too. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that one, mate. When the PS5 drops, mate, you'll have to keep us up to date with that one, buddy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'll definitely. I don't want to be that guy, and I'll let you guys know, but I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, guess what? I got the PS5. Like I'm kind of like, if I got first shipment, I'm going to be happy, but it's going to be conflicting feelings. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't want to seem like I'm being a dick about it. Like I got it though, So yeah, we'll see. If we get it, we get it. If not, who cares, man? There's still heaps of crews slinging around on Gran Turismo, and as you said, it's. What games really, there's not too many games on release that are rocking me up too much.
There's nothing coming out. It's all you've probably got 4 games, mate, and that's it at the moment. Everything else is coming out next year, and
that's right. The only reason that I'm hoping for launch day is because obviously Cyberpunk comes out 6 days prior, and I've been waiting for that game for since it's ever started. Been released or they've teased it. And that coming out in November, I was sort of coinciding with the PS5. That's the only thing that I'm sort of a bit like, okay, this might be cool. But it's still no Gran Turismo, so who really cares? But it is what it is.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Cyberpunk is?
No.
Okay.
Well, I was excited for Cyberpunk, and I had the collector's edition pre-order, but I cancelled it because it just there was like two times they changed the date, and I was just getting sick of it, and I was like, stuff this, I'll pre-order the collector's edition Tony Hawk and get the skateboard.
Yes. Man, I could not be any more jealous of that board, man. I saw that on Discord, and I remember when I pre-ordered it, because I kind of put it off, and I'll pre-order it later, whatever, who cares? Yeah. Well, not who cares about Tony Hawk's, but like, it'll get there, it's coming, I know it'll be reliable. And then I got there like, oh, would you like to pre-order the deck? I'm like, yeah, of course. How much is it? 150, whatever it is. Yep. Oh, actually, no, they're out. Oh, well.
What?
Yeah. So I had just got the normal game like a pleb. No decks for me.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for collector's edition, and it's probably going to be the downfall of my marriage to Mrs. Furby.
Yeah.
I do love you, but we do like to buy a lot of collector's edition, mate. Probably
Correct.
too many.
You have to have that stuff.
Yeah, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Last of Us, and the list just keeps going, mate. I got shit everywhere. Hitman 2, I haven't even bloody played it.
No, but you've got it though, and that came with a statue, didn't it?
No, that came with the suitcase and the little rubber ducky in there. It's like a gun case, mate, but it's got a rubber ducky in there because you need that.
Oh man, my biggest fear is death by rubber ducky. So that's
yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Well, it is. I mean, that's why they
bloody hard.
That's why they put it in there, because it is apparently in the game one of the tools you can use, a little rubber ducky, mate. So
yeah, right. Yeah, I wish I had the patience for those sort of games, man. Just if I try and play a game that's strategic, I just go in and run through the door with any sort of a rifle and just like, oh, yo, I'm here. Let's play.
Pretty much like your Twitch stream, mate. G'day, how you going, everybody? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, that's it. My gameplay is much like my personality. Fucking really annoying.
Yeah. Stealth games are out of the window for you, mate.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I'm not stealth in life. I'm not stealth in gaming. But it is what it is, you know. So no, that's why I like GT Sport, because it's one thing that I can semi-control. I can sort of drive okay-ish for a B grade slapper, but the stealth games and all that sort of stuff, it's just not my thing, and that's why I'll never go down that route, especially with online gaming. That's for sure. It's just too much, man. My brain doesn't work that quick.
Well, your driving's been good, mate. I mean, from what I've been watching,
I appreciate that.
it's you got the right attitude of giving people room, but at the same time still just having fun and nothing too serious, mate. I mean, I think that's why people are probably getting drawn to your channel, mate, because I have done a bit of searching, and then there's not many GT Sport Twitch sort of streamers going around that have your sort of enthusiasm.
That are actually entertaining.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because that's sort of either my theory was when I started streaming, either I could be good at gameplay and concentrate solely on that, but as I said before, I just wanted to make mates, in all honesty, and just talk shit. So that's why I've sort of maybe either you can be really good at gameplay and gaining followers for being good, or you can try and just be a silly goose and just talk shit and have a laugh. And that's the sort of, obviously, as we can tell, I went down that route because my gameplay is...
Oh, really? I thought you... Last time I tuned in, there was a Mario suit and a big mustache, which I must say I thought was fake and part of the suit.
That's the biggest compliment you can give.
I thought it was serious.
That kind of... It might have thrown you off a bit when I did... rock up in the Mario costume, but that is what I wear to work every day. So very, very serious I am. So no, it's been great. And I think when you came onto stream, Ferbs, I placed a third in FIA, and I haven't replicated it since. So maybe you were my good luck charm. I'm unsure, but
what do you got to de-rank, mate? I just de-rank before every stream. Just get yourself back down to a C.
It's the way of the future, mate. De-ranking.
De-ranking, mate.
That's the idea, isn't it? I could do that.
Yeah.
I could. Oh, watch me drop points. It's unbelievable how quick I can drop points.
Just bag.
Alt account.
Get a DR reset,
mate. Yeah, DR resets.
Cruise through the early days, the early ranks.
Yeah,
and then just dust them shoulders off every stream. Just it's so hot in here.
People get up. There'll be anyone that's come to the channel before. They'll be like, this dude, he's definitely DR reset here. Like they're not going to be like, he's just miraculously become really consistent. Moments.
I definitely felt a bit bad selling you down the river the other week with that super long, not super difficult strategy, but a difficult tire saving strategy. And then you looped it, what was it, lap 14 into your 15 lap or something?
Yeah, something like that, like right at the cusp. Yeah.
But you were so pro in that. You were so tidy. And I was like, I can't believe this strategy is going to work. I can't believe it's going to work. I can't believe you're going to pull it off. You're going to win. It's going to be awesome. I went to do something, come back, and you've dropped like 10 or 15 seconds. And I'm like, spin.
Yeah. I think I came into a corner and got tangled up. Into a braking zone. Guy braked a little bit earlier than what I was expecting with the worn tyres, and I took evasive action not to hit him. And that evasive action put me into the dirt, and
mate.
It was what it was. So it was. Look, it's only a game. It's only a game. So it's still, on the inside, I'm like, I'm not happy about this, but it is what it is. All you can do is laugh it off and do it again. Who cares?
So you got
whether you come first or last,
bin it to win it, mate.
That's right. So that was a pretty risky strategy, and I was very look, I'll be honest, I was nervous. There was sweat, but we went with it, and we balls to the wall, and we gave it a go, and it almost paid off. So I appreciate it.
Almost paid off, mate. It was going to be. It was so awesome. I was like, this is coming to you, because you're at that stage, you're halfway through the race, and you can see. I think you're up to P5 then. And everyone was still going to have to do the extra pit stop. So you'd effectively jumped everyone at that stage. And it was like, you just got to come in, pit, get some new boots on, finish off the strategy, finish off the race, and you get yourself a nice, solid top 5 finish here. Yeah,
and especially on that track too. That's a super hard track to do anything on. I think, as we all know, you can't even get a clean pass. It's just, so the strategy did work well. So credit to you. It's just my ambition outweighed my talent a bit. And, it is what it is. Who cares, So
super exciting for tonight's stream, because the race is going to be pretty average.
Yeah, look, it's that is what it is as well. I'm gonna not really just have a silly goose time and just talk a lot of shit, play a lot of dumb sounds, have a laugh, laugh at me. I don't
have
care.
a lot of sounds and GIFs, which
how
I
do
was going
where
to
do
ask
get
you
all that
about,
stuff
mate.
from? Like, how do you
what's
do that stuff? Like,
what's your setup, mate?
My setup. So, quick rundown. So, I've just bought an MSI pre-built computer. Don't judge me for pre-built, but it's very good. So I'm running that with the Stream, the Logitech Web Stream Cam. It's called, I think it is.
Oh, you got the big dollar one, mate.
Yeah. I was feeling a bit
dangerous, mate.
Wow. I was feeling that day, but I'm regretting it now because now I need to pay my council rates.
I was going to say the only thing you got to be nervous of is Nitro will be listening, so he's gonna steal all your tips here.
Damn, I need one of them.
That's the camera I will be purchasing.
Yeah, look, it's not bad. It's a good little camera, that's for sure. So I helped myself to that one, but then I started, as we do, anyone that's sort of starting streaming or trying to find their place in this very big, content creation, whatever you want to call it. I don't care about that sort of stuff. I just wanted to look good, and I sort of wanted to just make a stream that if I was to jump into a stream, what I would want to see. That's all I've done. It's just But what I was saying, sorry, my setup is how I get those gifts. Sorry, I just go on tangents. Those gifts is through a Stream Deck, which is maybe the best investment I've made in my streaming. I would have preferred
the Elgato Stream Deck, or
it is a fantastic sponsored. This is sponsored, by the way. Fantastic bit of machinery. I wish it was sponsored by Elgato. I'll tell you what, how good would that be?
Yeah, me fooled.
If it was, man, I've made it.
Hook, line, and sinker, mate. I was there. Just over the land.
But yeah, I wish in hindsight, opposed to doing the camera, I kind of wish I just went like a cheaper 1080, whatever, 30 frames webcam, just something basic. Did change my mic to a Yeti X, which has been a real vast improvement opposed to the headset. But the Stream Deck, if I could take it all back and start again, I would have kept with my headset and then gone the Stream Deck because easy use, it's phenomenal. I've got the 15-button Stream Deck, and the programming and everything you can do in it is it's unbelievable what you can do with it. So, yeah, that's how I get those gifts. So I've got folders on gifts on. So in the stream, you'll see me looking down quite a bit because I'm still trying to figure my place in it. But I can run my socials in chat through it by pushing one button. So if I'm sort of saying to anyone, add me on PSN, come for a race, because as you know, we do a lot of lobby racing on the channel. I can just simply push that button and it's already pre-done and it just throws it in the chat for me. So it just makes it a lot more efficient.
That's awesome, because I'm like the complete opposite. I'm a PS4 pleb almost for life. I was like,
share button.
I could invest, but I don't really have the time or the space to do it. And so I'm just like, I'll just, like you, be myself and be what I want to be. And then if people want to watch, then they can watch. And if they don't want to watch, there's more entertaining people like yourself out there that they can go and hang out with. So
don't be like that. That's right. It makes me smile, man. It makes me happy to just, even if there's one person in chat or whatever, even if there's zero, I really don't care. But it's just having a laugh and being silly, and that's that's sort of what I base the channel off of, and it seems to do really well. But then in saying that, full credit to the people that follow me, more importantly, because
that's it, isn't it?
Without a good chat, like I can be wearing a Mario costume and putting Sophie Monk up and making all these sounds and stuff, but without a community that wants to help and welcome people, it sort of shits it a bit, So it's been really lucky to just have people just run into me on stream or through Twitch or searching or whatever that have just been great and so helpful. Like the amount of people that are out there supporting myself and everyone else is just phenomenal. So it's been really humbling, actually. It's been a real nice experience, and obviously meeting guys like you and opportunities like this. Like I never, not in a million years, thought I'd be on a bloody podcast, especially for sim racing. Thought maybe I might be on Crime Stoppers, but not.
Well, there's always that possibility, mate.
Yeah, look, it's early days.
Wendy's hot dog, Mario suit, EB Games.
It's on the coming list.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no,
like you were saying about like people that just jump into your chat, it makes all the difference. Like, because I met Kirby through my chat as well, and it's just, yeah, it just changes. Like I remember, or one of my, I don't know if it's a favorite story. I can't remember if I've said it on the podcast. I remember finishing a stream one day after, I don't know, I'd been streaming for a month or two or whatever, and my partner's like, "Oh, you had a really awesome stream tonight. I heard you chatting away and you were talking to people. Oh, it's really good. How many people did you have watch you tonight?" I was like, "No one." I was like, "But like,
You're a
if
winner."
someone watches this stream afterwards, they don't know I wasn't talking to anyone." and yeah,
Mate,
and it just
that
slowly
takes a
grew.
lot of skill talking to no one, mate.
Oh,
well,
yeah, it just,
it does. It does. And I originally started the same thing. Yeah, but I don't have, like, my dog looked at me weird and he still looks at me weird to this day. But I just started, like, I was just chatting like someone was there to chat to, like fucking, or just running through what I was doing on the screen, or, you know, singing. I didn't care. I was just having fun, really. And maybe I was my own viewer anyway, because I could see my picture on my screen. I'm like,
yep.
Hey, look at you. And that was
Look at this one. I can't believe he thinks he's going to get YouTube famous.
I'm pretty much a budgie, really. So when I see my own reflection, I just get drawn to it. So I was just having a good time, and then it's just sort of gone on and gone from there. So whether, you know, I have, you know, 10 followers or, you know, however many followers, I didn't start it to become anything but have fun and have a laugh. And my channel isn't about subscribing and subscribers and donating. You can watch for free. Just come hang out, have a laugh. If you're having a bad day, you're feeling down, just come hang out with people that want to make you feel better. And that's really good, because a lot of the people in the chat will say, you know, like, I've had a bad day, and then all the chat will sort of vibe each other up and hype each other up. And I really just hope in my heart that, you know, if I can make one person smile or one person's day better without being too corny, that's enough value. That's enough. That's better than subscribing. Yeah. You know, if you're having a hard time and all that sort of stuff, that's what makes it worth it for me, really. So,
well, you're definitely killing it, mate. So it's it has been a pleasure to jump into your stream and see the antics that do go on, mate. So
yeah, look, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you guys coming through. You know, like it was you. We called, you know, as you know, Fab, we called you out.
I know. I was a mystery.
You were elusive, man. You were like my first.
I don't twitch, mate. I don't twitch.
We got you, man. We got you. And that it was so good to see your name and get that notification. It's just I'm
here for the chat.
That was your first line, I think it was, wasn't it? That's right.
Yeah.
So I should have clipped that and put it as a highlight, actually, and then tried to clickbait off of that. I think maybe.
Yeah. Because it only stays up for 2 weeks, doesn't it? So we've missed our chance now. Can't get back to that. Yeah, the videos only out for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Twitch.
Yeah, they disappear, don't they?
Forever,
yeah.
Yeah. What I was going to say, we're coming up to the hour mark. Mm-hmm. I could talk all night. You can talk all night.
Watch me go.
Did you want to, like, we were talking about, you wanted to have a shout out a couple of things? Were you interested in pumping those out?
Oh, yeah, just pumping out everyone in the community. You know, especially on my channel, there's a lot of great, you know, streamers and people that I hang out with that definitely don't get enough appreciation, enough looking as they most probably should. So I'm just going to do a bit of just a couple. I'm not going to take up too much time, but
just shout them all out, mate.
Yeah, bro.
More the merrier.
All right. Well, so how much hard drive you got left after the rotors? So
I got heaps, mate.
The third one in. It's okay. The third one's in there.
Good. Well, obviously, just the Adam. Great guy. You've most probably raced Adam or seen his stream. If you haven't, he's definitely worth shouting. He's from NZ, like you in Exile. Yep. He's over there, so he's streaming about the same time as you, presumably. So you might not have seen him, but he's absolutely amazing, and he's, you know, great stream, great guy.
It is the future.
What's that?
It is the future.
It is. Yes, that's right. And then we got Eveep, who's been another massive supporter of the stream, and he is a fantastic streamer, new to GTS, so new to the community. So I've really sort of enjoyed watching his streams and watching him sort of evolve as a driver, but his content and he's does, silly things like sings at the start of the stream, which is just has a good laugh and you feel included. It's really, really beautiful. Then there's another one, This Awesome Nat. Hopefully that came out of my mouth properly. Dude, he's got like 15 followers. He's this guy from the Philippines. That's one of the guys in my community, and he's only just started streaming, and he's a fantastic guy to have a chat to again.
Yeah,
there's so many people that are out there that don't get any recognition, and there's I could keep on going. There's so many, but yeah, as I've sort of always said on the stream is, that my stream or the stream that I do is, about building everyone. It's not just about me. I'm not here to, big note myself and make this and get subs and all that sort of stuff. If I can help, anyone get some more followers and have as much fun as I'm having, that's my aim. So This Awesome Nat, and also CJ Mac 92. And that's all I'll do on those ones. And obviously, I better just plug myself a bit here.
Yeah,
if you haven't,
yes, let's give us
somewhere in our description. Yes,
but myself obviously on Twitch, which is Chad Ryce, as you may or may not know by the title. But come through and just have a silly goose time. We're always doing lobby races, and it's just about having a laugh and talking shit and making jokes and just. If you want something super serious, that's the FIA based sort of stuff. Look, I do the FIA rounds and stuff, but I like communicating with the community so much. So I'm just constantly talking and just having a dumb time. So come suss us out and meet all the great people in the community, more importantly, which is they're phenomenal. They're so supportive. You come in, give them a follow, they'll shout you out, g'day, welcome. That's what makes it good is the community. Without them, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't be doing this. So I'm just the guy that makes stupid sounds and wears Mario and does dumb shit.
And you've got the loop master in there, mate. I mean, he's just a machine himself, mate. He's he is important part of everybody's YouTubing and Twitching experience, I think.
Loopy, yeah. Look, I love the guy. He is a fantastic guy. When he first came through, and I saw him come through, and then he added me onto the Discord with you guys, and I saw him and Nitro shouting me out, and I remember just sitting back, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like people like me. People like what I'm doing. This is unbelievable." And Loopy's been such an advocate, and obviously. I'm now sponsored by SimCaders podcast on the manufacturer's car, which is again
and my car detailing business, mate,
and your detailing business. That's right. So thank you for the sponsorship.
That's all right. How much do I owe you, mate?
Wendy's hot dog and. And look, maybe just get us like a special, whatever's in the special bin at EB.
Okay, because Loopy just throws it in the deep end, mate, and I've got all these bills to pay, mate, and you've just come through on the bill list too. So,
I've got a 30-day account, but
no biggie. Just get with my personal assistant.
Cool.
Sort that shit out.
But yeah, no. So it's it's just fun, and trying to make the channel and evolve the channel as much as we can, and keep the content going, and keep you guys and all these other beautiful people just coming back and hanging out.
Yeah, the community thing is such a big and important thing. Like I always try, or I feel like I've always tried to do that too. Like, like without people, like what's the point of playing the game or doing the stream if you can't interact with people and you can't share experiences? Like that's essentially what you're doing when you're streaming. You're sharing what you're doing with essentially like-minded people. Like the people that watch you and the people that want to hang out in your stream, they are the like-minded people. And just trying to give back to them whenever you can it just feels right or good, or it feels like that's what you want to do. Like I can't, like blokes like Loopy that are just always giving you shout outs and always looking after you. It's just it just makes you feel so humble, and
it does. Yeah, it's unbelievable, man.
You really, honestly, you can't thank people enough, really. So.
Oh no, I can't, man. And look, I'm not embarrassed to say, and you guys may or may have not seen, but I remember one of the guys said this beautiful message, man. I'm not going to say it out loud, but he sent through this thing, man, and it hit different. Like it hit real different, and it was sort of one of those moments where in not just my Twitch, but in my life, where I was just sort of sat back and got a bit emotional about it. I was like, holy shit, like, this is these are real people, as silly as that sounds, because it's just a name, but it's so great to just sort of try and just hang out and make people smile, man. So I hope that's what my stream does. And if I got to dress up like Mario or Princess fucking Peach or whatever's supposed to be done next, it is what it is. We'll just keep going. But I just try and give back as much as they give me, So that's why, if you come to stream, I'm constantly shouting you out. There's self-promotions, which supposedly in Twitch world is taboo or bad. But, as long as it's respectful, if they're, plugging themselves a bit much. Dude,
I know what you
mean. What I mean? Like, come through and, like you're streaming now, go have a look. Let's go. Like, and raids. And I can't give back enough to them because they've given me so much. And I feel like I'm in debt to them, So that's why I just want to keep on evolving the stream and try and make the most fun I can for them. It is what it is.
Well, killing it, mate. Absolutely killing it, mate.
Thank you very much. And so are you guys. And look, I've listened to the podcast, as I was saying to Ferbs before we started. I've done 2 laps through it now. I just wanted to make sure where we're going and get the vibe. And
hope we didn't disappoint, mate.
Oh, mate.
We just tried.
No way at all, dude. I was, I've clicked go live, however many times I've clicked go live, and I've never thought about it. You know what I mean? I go in, 0 nerves, nothing. I just start. Off we go. Welcome, do my sharkers and start yelling and having a great time. But when you guys said, "Oh, come for a chat," it's like, okay, this is cool. Like, just go for a chat. And it's like, holy shit! Like, this hits different. You know what I mean? It was just like, this is how cool is this? So I appreciate you guys for actually doing it and taking the time to chat with us and talk about the game and talk about something we love so much. So it's a great initiative. And look, you're on the side of my car. I'm gonna plug you as much as I can, So it's fantastic. And if I can help you guys out in any way, you can always rely on me and just reach out and whatever I can do, because I'm humbled to be chatting with you guys. Who would have thought 2 months ago I would be hanging out with such good crew? It's unbelievable. So thank you so much. More importantly,
well said. I don't know. I guess we just finish it there, because that's the top of the game right there, man. You can't get better than that.
You can't.
So, thanks, Chad, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. It's been it's been so good, man. And if you ever want me back, if you listen to this and then you realize that you'd think about Wendy's hot dogs when you talk to me, you just invite me back, man. I'd always love to come back, man. You guys are fantastic, and as I said, you're just crushing it, both of you. So keep up the good work.
Cheers.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, mate.
Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Hey,
all right. Episode 4.
Yeah,
done.
perfect.
I guess I'll press.
I think that's